Okay, so I am reading my herbal book. It's called Medical Herbs. I'm sorry, Medicinal Herbs. And it's by Rosemary Gladstar. This is a really good book. It has a lot of information on some herbs, not all of them, but some of them. I went through and highlighted, as you can probably see, highlighted some key points that I wanted to refer back to if I ever needed to. The beginning of the book is basically like her story as to why she got into herbs and all that stuff. But for the most part, it even talks about lunar tonics. Oh, sorry, lunar infusions. The ones that's made by the sun, lunar and sun infusions. What else? Even in here, she even talks about ancestors and what else? She said something else that kind of threw me off. I'm like, okay, so she really into her, you know. I forgot what else she said. It was something she said, but anyway, I like this book. It's a really referred to book. It's not an all-knowing book, but it's a referred to book. As far as if you're trying to do self-healing or heal your family, not heal your family, but help with more body-friendly herbals to help with whatever it is that you may have. We talk about compressions, fermentations, herbal baths. Oh yeah, this is when she was talking about it. When she was talking about an herbal bath. She said, depending on the herbs you choose and the temperature of water, you can create a relaxing bath or a stimulating one. A bath that is, no, that's not it. Not on the earth's simplest recipes and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, she talks about that too. That's a lot of stuff. No, that's not it. I forgot what she said, but anyway, it's ways you can make spiritual baths. What else? She even has dosages for children. Now, I did go to pharmacy tech school for, I forgot how long, but anyway, we talked about Clark's rule and Young's rule when you're measuring out dosages for children and adults. But in here, she calls it the, let me see, what she call it? I think she called it a simple form. Let me see, wait a minute. She said it's called, so instead of doing like a tablespoon or teaspoon, tablespoon, she called it, I need some like stickies so that way I can put them up here at the top of the page, and when I need to refer back to something I can see it rather than flipping through the book. What did she refer to it as? God dang it. She referred to it as parts. No, that's not what she said. Well, that's what I said. Like I just said, the simpler measure. A simpler measure. That's what she referred to it as. Instead of, like I said, instead of saying tablespoon, teaspoon, whatever, she would say parts. And see how that says 3 parts such and such, 2 parts such and such, 1 part such and such is equivalent to a tablespoon, teaspoon, whatever you feel that you need to put in, instead of just like one set measurement. And I thought that was real neat, because the more you add, the stronger. The less you add, the bland. You know, just same thing with seasoning your food. What else? That's a lot. I think I showed y'all this already, with the children dosages and the age. She even has the ages. Younger than 3 months, 2 drops. And these are actually with the droppage. Now she does have it up to 12 years old, and then she has the one when adult dosage is 1 cup. Okay, so basically she's kind of like giving an example. So basically, if an adult dose is 1 cup, then a children's dose would be a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, depending on their age. So if they're younger than 2 years old, that's what it would be, a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon. Or you use your own discernment on that, or your own judgment on that. Because some kids could take more, some kids would need less based on their weight as well. So, yeah, but it has a lot of, and she goes over the herbs, over some of the basic herbs. She does cinnamon, garlic, cayenne pepper, ginger, basil, what else? Cinnamon, garlic, cayenne pepper, ginger, basil, garlic. I think I just said garlic. I feel like sometimes I be repeating myself. That's ginger, rosemary, sage, thyme. And she even shows you ways to, well, in the beginning of the book, she shows you ways to make, like, honeys, like the ointments, the, what else? Anything you could think of as far as, like, medicine, capsules, you know, all of that. Turmeric, burdock root, aloe vera. She even shows you how to plant it, or tells you how to plant it, or when is the right time to plant it, and when to harvest it, how to harvest it, what it might look like when you don't want to mess with it, and licorice, lavender, what else? Dandelion. There's like so much stuff in here. Calamine. Yeah, but this is a really good book. I like this. This is a good investment. Very good investment. I like it. It's very needle, very informative. Yeah. Alright, so that's one book. That's that book. I ordered it off Amazon. I think it was like $13, something like that. On the back right here it says $14.95. I don't think I paid that much for it, but yeah, and it is a beginner's guide. So, yeah. And then I have the encyclopedia. The encyclopedia of herbal medicine. I haven't really read this one. Excuse me. I haven't really read this one too much because I felt like everything was in that one. But this one has more herbs in it. This one has 550 herbs and remedies for common elements. You get what I'm saying. So, and I believe this one tells you pretty much everything that one says, and it probably even has the same exact herbs in it, except for, of course, there are way more than just the ones that that are mentioned. And this one tells you what herbs, right off the bat, some of the herbs that work for different parts of your body. Like for your skin, it says herbs and body symptoms. One of the most common ways of classifying medicinal plants is to identify their actions. For example, whether they are sedative, antiseptic, or diuretic, and the degree to which they affect different body systems. Herbs often have a pronounced